I'm pretty stoked that everybody chose Shinkengers because Shinkengers are pretty goddamn cool. So let's go ahead and get started. So Mojikara, or character power, is the mystical energy that when in use can allow a user to create various types of spells by way of kanji, and only kanji. When a character is written while using Mojikara, the character then comes to life in whatever way the user wants it for, whether it's for assistance or to help swapping hands. To give you an overall comparison, the best parallel for it is, and excuse me for pulling out my weeb card here, is chakra from the Naruto series. Both forms of mystical energies require the users to perform certain gestures and convert those said energies into a new form. Now it's unsure how Mojikara can do like what it does. It's implied that everything is formed from the Mojikara, creating it and not summoning it. This is another reason why it's very similar to chakra in that regard. So now that the easy stuff's out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the meaty parts of Mojikara. Mojikara is the type of energy that requires constant training, as when a person does practice continuously, they'll be able to have the surplus and control needed to perform the more powerful yet complex abilities. It's worth noting that failure to use Mojikara correctly can lead to fatal injuries or even getting your name put on a t-shirt. So yeah. The most common way to properly use Mojikara is by way of drawing the kanji with a brush, a tool the Shinkengers never have to worry about not having, like ever. But it also adds to its complexity, seeing that if any symbol is drawn incorrectly or very messy, it can result in the spell backfiring. God, I wanted to say jutsu right there. It wasn't until Genta, aka Shiken came along with a variation of Mojikara known as electronic Mojikara. This version of Mojikara uses a cell phone to manipulate the energy by way of texting the kanji rather than drawing it. Mojikara can also be used outside of being written by way of secret disc, some things we'll talk about in another video. For this video, just know that Mojikara is placed within the disc and a user must channel their Mojikara into it in order to activate it. The disc can hold different mechas, different attacks, and even power-ups if properly accessed, but the requirements to use each one of these is always higher than the last. And apparently, just like in Naruto, there seems to be nature-typed Mojikara as well. Apparently, when the 5 original clans were created, each member possessed a special elemental power, so that when the power was converted into kanji, it became the form of their suits, which would only fall off if overly damaged or when the user's Mojikara ran out. Oh, well, yeah, and then when they wanted it to fall off, but you know what I'm saying? Because of this, each generation afterwards studied in a specific elemental type of Mojikara. Now, if you couldn't tell this by the suits, I'll do it so that no one gets butthurt in the comment section that like I didn't. The elements are fire, water, wind, wood, earth, and light. Well, at least these are the elements that we've seen in use. This may also explain why some of the origami are used by certain Shinkengers, seeing that it takes Mojikara to actually control them. Wait, you guys don't know what origamis are? If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to give me a like, subscribe to the channel for more Kamen Rider and Super Sentai weekly goodness, and let me know in the comment section below. If you still have any other questions about Mojikara, let me know. If I can't give you the answer, I'll get with my Shinkenger expert and I'll get back to you on that. I really like Shinkengers, like Mojikara whole aspect. It's easily like one of the most anime things I've seen in Toku since the Dead Zone, so it's pretty lit. But I think I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm Lambo Calrissian, reminding you guys to keep calm and Toku on. And I wonder, if I ever draw a hot woman with Mojikara, would I get Christiane?